Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's webinar. My name is Catherine Tran. I am one of the managers of Community CPA, and today we have a very special talk about an upcoming event that we are proud to support. So we'll jump right in, and give me a minute. I will share screen here. This event is the Immigrant Entrepreneur Summit, and we are doing a IES regional in Illinois, in Moline, Illinois, which is in the Quad Cities, in 1 week. So it will be on Tuesday, August 26th, and we are going to talk about what is going to happen throughout the event, so that you know what to expect. And we really hope you'll be able to join in because it will be a lot of great things targeted to small business entrepreneurs, whether you are an immigrant, minority, just new to the business world, and you are lost, you need help and guidance, this is the event for you. So we'll talk about the key aspects of the event. First, I want to talk a bit about our website. This is the Community CPA new look. If you ever need to come create an appointment with one of our partners, this is where you will go. So you can go to the top at appointments, and you can also find some great information. We have a blog now. There's a lot of content coming out about OBBBA, and you don't want to miss that. And of course, we keep all our content on our YouTube channel. This will be up as well later on, so feel free to go check that out. If you search Community CPA on YouTube, you will find us. Many of you know Ying is our CEO and managing partner, and she has written 2 books, so she is an author, and her work is really about storytelling of the business journey. So one book is about starting a business and the other is about growing the business. So you will see Ying at the event as well if you attend. Just a brief no responsibility disclaimer. We, of course, give out this information for free, but if you need further guidance, please do contact us, and know that information can become obsolete, so please consult your trusted advisors. Okay, so let's get right in. So the 2025 Immigrant Entrepreneur Summit, Illinois and Eastern Iowa Regional, which I had already mentioned, it's going to be on Tuesday, August 26th, and it is a full-day business conference. So tickets are at a very affordable price, $35, and that includes the whole day, including lunch, connections, and more. Of course, I want to give a thanks to the sponsors, and if you'll notice, Community CPA is a sponsor for this event. So we are very proud to support immigrant and small businesses through the Immigrant Summit here, as well as in the Twin Cities and in Des Moines that will be coming up. But we are partnering with them as a presenting sponsor, and then they also have silver sponsors JP Morgan Chase and Creative Planning, bronze sponsors Aquaba QC, US Bank, and Accenture Credit Union, and corporate friends sponsors Francis Law, WVIK. Okay, so what can you expect for the day? The morning agenda, it starts off, people will come in and register in the morning to check in if you've already registered, and then opening ceremony will begin at 9. So we'll have different people from the cities of Moline and Bettendorf coming to do their greeting. We'll also hear from our sponsors, and we'll have a keynote speaking on coming together. So Ying Sa is the person who will be doing the opening keynote, really talking about the mind frame for the day, the challenges that are here for small businesses, and the things that we need to get ready for. Then after those general session opening ceremony, which is all together, we break out into different workshops. So the morning workshop, we have 3 options for you to pick from. You don't need to register for those individually in advance. You can pick and choose the day of with whatever will fit your business. So power capital is one option, asset protection for your business, and then turning targeted outreach into business momentum. So the first one is if you're looking for business capital, you're looking to expand your business, grow your business, you need revenue, you might need a loan. This is where you will go. Asset protection is really focused on preserving your assets. If you are, particularly if you're an immigrant, and there might be some shifting changes in the political environment and you're worried, how do you protect the things that you've worked to build? So Ying will really focus on how you can do that in ways that will impact your taxes and your business as well. And then Alvaro will be talking about the business, really about targeting your business outreach and working with minority communities, working with other communities to broaden the reach of your business. So come to those sessions. And then after that, there will be a break. And then you'll get to network with our exhibitors, who I will show you later today who those are. Those are great resources. And then after that break happens, then we'll go into another session. Again, you can pick the one that is most relevant to your business. We have 3 great options. So strategic execution for startups and underperforming companies, work visas and green cards for entrepreneurs, and building a better brand. So the first one is really focused on looking at the strategy side of business and wondering, like, if you are struggling with your business, you want to get away from being stuck in your business, this is the session for you. The one on work visas and green cards for entrepreneurs really focuses on the immigration side, but specifically for entrepreneurs and how there are different visa options that they can take and pathways to becoming workers in the US. So join him for that if that is relevant to you. And then lastly is branding. So if you are interested in marketing, you want to grow your business through marketing and specifically thinking about how you can improve your branding and messaging to people, this is the session that you will want to come to. So now there is the afternoon session to take. So in the afternoon, of course, there's another break throughout the day. Again, meet with your exhibitors, network, get to know each other. This is the fun part of the event, and you'll make a lot of meaningful connections. But then right after, we will have lunch coming. And so you'll join the general session for that. And there will be a keynote speaker. Rashida Jameson will be talking about becoming empowered, educated, and elevated. So really focusing again on investing in yourself and in your business and learning how to get from that mindset of a small business and growing it as a business owner. Then we'll go into a luncheon panel, and this one will be interesting because we are asking for your input for the audience to ask questions. So of course, we will introduce the speakers and they will have some questions prepared related to their industries. So Freddie Bong will be talking about media and video that he does for the companies that he works with to elevate their branding and messaging. Xavier Francis, again, he's an immigration attorney, so he will be talking about the key changes in immigration law that you'll need to know. Nana will be talking about the nonprofit side of things. So starting a nonprofit and the challenges there, funding and resources available. And lastly, Ying Sa is CPA, so she will be discussing the changes in the tax regulations that are affecting small businesses and the things that you'll need to know. After the luncheon happens, we'll again break out into these different sessions. So we'll have a time where you can network with the exhibitors and then go into your last workshop sessions. We have the 3 sessions, so that is 6 steps to building the business of your dream. The One Big Beautiful Bill Act, and then the importance of an estate plan. So the first one on building the business of your dreams is really for those newer entrepreneurs or those who are looking to shift the strategy of their business and they want to rethink how they are doing their business. So join her as she kind of goes through those steps. And then the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, OBBBA, that is talking about the different new codes and regulations that have happened. So you will want to take advantage of those and ask somebody who is from the Internal Revenue Service. He works on the side to support taxpayers. So you'll want to ask him any questions you have. It is a very big bill. And so there's a lot of different aspects of it that might be confusing to you. It's a great time to ask. And then lastly, importance of estate plan, which is again to grow and preserve your wealth. So if you're thinking along that line, you have already started getting assets, you want to protect what you have, this is the session for you. And then lastly, we will have a closing ceremony and giveaway. So we will have a keynote speaker there as well. Brett Carr from the Jacobson Group will be talking about leadership skills for changing business landscape. So of course, you know that your industry might be changing very quickly and that you need to adapt. And then what is the leadership mindset behind it and how do you grow yourself and your business? So come to that. And then after the keynote and the speakers, we'll have a giveaway of prizes, which is always a fun part. So stay tuned to the end for that. Just a few people that I want to highlight. So we will have a news anchor from WHBF TV who will be our MC. And then as I had mentioned earlier, we'll have Rashida Jameson as the keynote for the luncheon and Brett Carter for the keynote in the closing ceremony. And then the luncheon panelists, I had talked a bit about each of these earlier, but you'll get to know them and they are great resources for you to grow your business. This is just a little bit more about detail about each of the sessions. I won't read this through, but you can take time to take a look at these and figure out which session you will want to go into. We will have a program book at the event day, so you can flip through it, read the description, see what fits best for you, and pick the correct seminars that will benefit you the most. And lastly, of course, we have our exhibitors. So these people are coming from for-profit companies, nonprofit organizations, and they're really here to support small business. So they have a love for serving small businesses, particularly immigrant and minority small businesses, and they want to reach out to you. Many of them have targeted services that are geared towards very small businesses that you can take advantage of. So I highly encourage you to meet every one of these exhibitors while you're there. You'll have plenty of time to connect with them. And once again, I want to say a thank you to our generous sponsors, Community CPA, JP Morgan Chase, Creative Planning, Aquaba QC, US Bank, Accenture Credit Union, Francis Law, and WBIK NPR in the Quad Cities. Lastly, you might be thinking, how should I register? Well, there are a couple ways. So you can go directly to our website, iesusa.org. That is the main page, and through the main page, you'll at the top, there's a banner that will take you to the event page and registration. Otherwise, you can type this URL directly into your browser and pull up the web page. So that is with iesusa.org/event/2025-IES-Illinois. We do have a special discount code for you, so this is something you can take advantage of from now through the 25th. As you go to checkout, you can type in community CPA in the discount code before your checkout, and then it will take 50% off the ticket price. So thank you again to Community CPA for sponsoring that. Lastly, remember to save the date. So we are having our annual National IES. It's our 18th year doing that, and this will be in Ankeny, Iowa, November 15th. So that is, again, a full-day event. It is our largest conference. We'll have a lot of exhibitors, speakers. There's 21 different workshops, and we will also have an awards ceremony there, which is a very special and meaningful part of what we do as an organization. So invite you to come and join that. That one is also already live on the website, so you can find out more details there. And of course, back to Community CPA, should you ever want to speak to one of the partners, you can go to the website, click on the appointments button at the top, and then select the partner of your choice. They have different specialties, so you will pick one appropriate to your business. And you can always do a discovery consultation if this is the first time you're talking to Community CPA. And this concludes our talk. You know where to find us, www.communitycpa.com. You can email me at catherine@communitycpa.com or give us a call at our office. We're open Monday through Saturday from 8:30 to 5:30 Central Time. Right, it concludes our event. Again, join us on next Tuesday, August 26th in Moline, Illinois. You have all the information now, so go ahead and register. We look forward to seeing you there. Take care.